Hey guys, it's Nadine. I have something to share with you all. It's not a giveaway, but it's actually some good stuff. So recently, I stumbled across this really great planner. And you guys know I'm stinking gaga about planners, right? So the funniest thing was, it was really by accident that I came across this girl. She's a graphic designer, and she's been running her small business for the last couple of years, and I never heard of her before. But I saw her video. Well, it wasn't really a video. It was I came across her blog, and on her blog she has a video. And when she talked about the planner that she designed, I had to get it. Now, the bad thing about that, when I seen her video and her blog, was that her planners were sold out for 2014, and I was so stinking bummed. I was like, oh my god, I was beside myself. I thought, oh my gosh, I'm missing out. But I signed up for her email, and then she had a very quick flash, kind of like saying that she had some in stock that came back in stock, and I went and I ordered it, and I was so excited. So let me share with you guys what I got. This designer, her name is Emily Lay, and I think that's how she pronounces her last name. I'm not quite sure. It's L-E-Y. Anyhow, the funniest thing about Emily is that she is also the newest designer for Becky Hagen's Project Life Strawberry Mini Kit. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's so serendipitous, because I love Project Life. You guys know that. And the fact that I just ran across her stuff, it was just very, like, timing was impeccable. Honestly. And so I was like so excited when I was able to get one of her planners. Now, here's the deal with this. If you guys are interested with in picking up one of her planners, I suggest you go to her blog, check it out, listen to her video about what she says. Oh my gosh, my hair is messy today, sorry. Messy hair, don't care. And then check it out, because and then order it. And I will link for all of this in the description box below. But let me just say this. If I'm not mistaken, her planners are actually for real this time, back ordered and not in stock, and will not be in stock until 2014. So if you guys order it, you won't get it until 2014. Okay? I think it's February is what she said. But let me show you guys how cute this is. So she sent me the box, okay? And let me just share. But look at how cute the box is, okay? She has a cute little sticker right here. And then she packed the box right here, and it says, "Love, Emily." Isn't that adorable? I just think that's so adorable. That's when you know, like, a small business is killer. And that's why I just love to promote small businesses, because it's helping somebody else fulfill their dream. Is really what it is. You're contributing to their dream. And I'm all about that. I'm all about that. So without further ado, let me get into my little box. And let me just say this. I ordered it, and it literally came in, I want to say, not more than 4 days, okay? That's how speedy, wicked speedy her delivery was. And it's really well packed. And I'm going to show you guys this like this, but I'm actually going to do, and I'm going to take the time to actually make a video and insert it in here to show you guys every single page. Or not, every single page, but we're going to go through this planner together. So it comes wrapped in bubble wrap, okay? And it's in a bubble wrap sleeve. And then it actually has this protective plastic over it. So it's going to be a little bit of crinkling while I open this up. Okay. Pardon me for the crinkle. But if I don't crinkle, I can't open. All right, here we go. And I didn't open it in advance because I want it to be authentic as far as the unboxing goes. So this is called the Simplified Planner, and by Emily. And I just love it. And it says, and the more reason why I love it is because it has a pineapple on the front. And hello, I'm from Hawaii, so pineapples we love. And look at the colors. They're so very vibrant, okay? And I love this because look at her corners. The corners on all 4 sides of her book they have these metal corners to them, which means that they'll never get damaged because they're protected pretty much. And she has them on the top and bottom. This is a spiral bound planner, and it has an elastic to go ahead and hold your planner together like that. See that? And I just love it. And it has, you know, all of the primary colors on here and some pastel colors. Let me just say this. It's not like my Erin Condren planner. I love that too. I think it's a beautiful planner as well. However, that's going to be specifically for my YouTube and blog stuff, okay? But this one isn't laminated sheets of paper. It has a hard cover on it like a book. So it's so sturdy. You guys don't even know. It's so solid. This is a serious no joke planner, okay? Like, I already love it. For the mere fact that the simple things that Emily thought about to put in this planner is just spot on. So when you open up the first page, it has a little pocket right here, okay? And you can put receipts, you can put whatever you want in here. And then you open it up to this. Now, remember, it's spiral bound, so you can actually fold the cover back on itself. So that way you can lay it flat if you wanted to go ahead and look at it. And then we're going to go through this in its entirety to show you guys just how wonderfully thought out. And you can tell Emily's a mom and she's an organizing person because this planner is pretty dead on as far as what a mom would be thinking about and what she would want in a planner. I mean, this is like so awesome. You guys have to see this. So I'm going to share with you guys what it looks like from a top view, okay, so that you guys can go through this with me. Alright guys, so let's take a look at this beautiful planner. And again, like I said, it's called the Simplified Planner by Emily Ley. And this is from January to December 2014, okay? And there's a little tagline and it says, a daily agenda for joy, simplicity, and what matters most. And tell me, which of you moms out there cannot relate to that line right there? I certainly know I can. And let me just say this in advance. I'm not getting paid to I don't get any kickbacks, nor do I get paid for this planner to talk about this planner or anything. You guys know how I love, love, love sharing good things. And when it comes from a small shop too, I'm so into it. Like, I just get so excited. So again, spiral bound planner, and the rings are very big, which I love. Can you see that? I would say that's like a 2-inch ring, maybe 1.5 to 2-inch ring. And like I mentioned before, the corners have these really great corner protectors, metal corner protectors, so that your book doesn't get all, the edges. A lot of times when you have these hardcover books, the edges can get, bashed up and whatnot, because as moms we try to be careful with our things, but I mean that's just not realistic sometimes, and we're throwing stuff around and putting it in our bag and whatnot. So to ensure that, Emily designed these with these corner protectors, which I just love. It also has this pink strap that you can go ahead and put on it like that to keep your stuff together. Now this is not customizable, okay, but I don't really care. I don't need it to be customizable. I just love it for the way it is. And as you can see, it's actually hardcover, so it's not a laminated piece of paper. It's actually hardcover, and really, really great. And as you open it, first things first is this little pocket here that you can put little, receipts or whatever paper, loose papers in here. Because this is already bound and you can't open it again like you would a Filofax, you can put loose papers and whatnot in here, okay? Which is brilliant. I have not seen a planner like that has this capability, or this, little extra, which is divine, honestly. And then what I also love is, as you look at it, Emily has like these beautiful tabs, and they're so very colorful, okay? I'm not normally a colorful person. I've told you guys before, I tend to stick with the neutrals and blacks as far as clothing and whatnot goes. Even my project life, I keep it very toned down. But for a planner, I don't mind it getting creative and bright, okay? And so look at her tabs. She has tabs that run from January to December, and they're not bulky tabs. They're cute little small tabs that don't get in the way, but they're also laminated so that they will hold up as we use them throughout the year. So let's turn the page and let's see what we have here. Okay, so as you open it, the first page is from Emily, and this is her and with her baby, which is so very cute. And she just writes a little note right here, okay? And this is Brady. The second page is the process of simplifying, and then here it says there's a page that says how to use this planner, which I've never really seen before, because you get a planner, you just kind of go with the flow and however else you want to use it. But she has a how to use this planner to get the best out of it, and I just thought that was brilliant, honestly. Okay, so after the introduction pages, we have the 2014 at a glance. Okay, so the entire year is right here. And then we have this thing, it's called My Go-To Dinners. And this is what she said her mom came up with. And I think this is stinking brilliant, because this is what I have in my Filofax. All the dinners that I know that I can make, most of them without a recipe, that my family loves, most importantly, I have it in my Filofax, and it's just a reminder so that I don't have to, like, you know, think about what it is that I make that they like and all this kind of stuff. There's no guesswork in it, okay? It's keeping it simple. So she has the same concept in the beginning of the planner. And so what you would do is you would list all of the recipes or all of the dishes that you make that your family likes and that you make well. So that way when it comes time to menu plan, all you got to do is just look at this page. You know, you can go ahead and come back to reference this page right here. Okay, so that's one thing. And for me, what I'm going to do personally is I will probably put a tab on this, just because I want to always be able to come back to it really quickly. So I will probably put a tab up here. And if Emily's listening, Ems, if you wouldn't mind making maybe like another separate tab to purchase on the side as an addition, I would definitely buy it to put it on here. Right now for this year, I'm going to make my own, but for future reference, from one mom to another. Okay, then the next page, it says memories I will make this year. And I love that. It's like, what are you going to do this year with yourself? Not for your family, not for your kids, not for anybody else, but for you. What do you want to do this year? Okay, and then you can put it here, and then when it's scheduled for. Okay, and then there's 2 pages of that, which means that, you know, she's hoping that we're going to do a lot of memories this year. I don't know if I could fill up 2 pages, because that would probably exhaust the heck out of me, but nonetheless, she gives us a lot of room to think about it. Okay, and then she has this other page, and it's another page, and it's great because it has a little quote on it, and I am a quote girl. I told you guys that before. It says, it's not about living the perfect life, it's about simplifying real life to make time for what matters most. And it's funny that I'm buying this planner, honestly, because I'm taking the Ali Edwards one little word class, and I think my word for the next year is going to be simplify. So everything is just very serendipitously falling into my lap, and I love it when it happens that way. And she has a little explanation right here about the pineapple, and it says you'll find our signature pineapple here and there. The pineapple is a traditional symbol for Southern hospitality, an icon for graciousness and warmth. We believe simplicity is founded in these virtues. That is so true. Okay, so then let's open up to what a page would look like. And it's actually a page per day, but let me share how wonderful these pages are laid out. Okay, so on the left side right here, it has a day, and it has the appointment times from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., which is ideal for a mom, because what mom runs around earlier than 7? Although I might have to, because my son is going to soccer. He's going to be on the soccer team, which will take me to 5:45, but never mind about that. Normally for moms, we go from 7 to 7. Anything after that, we're probably like exhausted and flat on our backs. So after that, you have this column that has your appointments, okay? Then you have a to-do list, and I love this because it has my little round circles that I can tick stuff off, because I've told you guys that I like to tick things off, okay? And so then you can write a list, and this is very similar to my bullet point system that I've used, you know, my bullet journaling that I've made a video about, and I will link in this description box below and also in this video somewhere. Okay, so you do that here, and then here is an area for notes, and right here, hello people, let me zoom in on this bad. All right, so right here is your menu planning. Isn't that wonderful? So what you would do is you would go back to this page that says my go-to dinners ideas. You would look at this and go, okay, you know what, on this day I'm going to make this, and then you put it here. Every single day is like that. Left side is appointments, right side is to do, notes, and dinner. What more do us moms need? Well, let me show you. She has another brilliant thing. Look at this. In between the months are the calendars, or the month on 2 pages. Brilliant! That is my pet peeve with my Filofax, because I hate having to flip all the way to the front of my Filofax to look for my month on 2 pages. These are right in the beginning of the month, and I know, okay, this month is going to be this, and then boom, look, we already go into the days. How brilliant is that? She really, 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 really thought this out, okay? Let me show you guys another really quick thing. At the top of every page, after the date, and right above the to-do box, she has really great quotes. For instance, this one is by Wed Fri, and it says, 2 roads diverge in a yellow wood, and I took the one less traveled, and that has made all the difference. And on this side, she has a Bible quote, her mouth speaks from that which fills her heart. Isn't that wonderful? Doesn't that make you feel good? It makes me feel a bubbly inside. Anyhow, going back, now her calendars, again, the month on 2 pages has all the US holidays on it, and on the side right here it says important dates. So whatever's happening that you got to remember at a quick glance, you can jot it here, okay? And then we're going into the days again day per page, which is perfect, okay? Because I find day on 2 pages is a really bulky. So now going in between January and February, again, boom, month on 2 pages. Love that. I'm telling you guys, I cannot express how excited I am if you can't already tell by my voice. So every single month is like this. Your month on 2 pages are between every single month, and I am telling you guys, for productivity and just simplifying things, this is brilliant. I will say it again and again and again until I'm blue in the doggone face. Anyhow, this is the entire year right here, and I just love it. I really do love it. So we're going to go to the back of the book, and I'm going to show you guys some things. And really, this is really a book, because like I said, the back and the front are hard covers. And so in the back here, it says yay, and it says for more organizational tools, please visit her website and her blog. And she also is on IG, which I will link all of the things for Emily in the description box below. And then she has a little thank you. Thank you to my own mama, who taught me everything should have a place, and that what matters most should always come first. I love you, Mom, and I'm so grateful for you and Dad and your wholehearted love and support for my biggest dreams. Love, Emily. Is that not just touching? I'm telling you, moms, we make the world go round. And the fact that she loves her mom so much to put this dedication in there, I will buy her planner till I die. Okay, like seriously, because that's how much I love it. The only thing, like I said, is I wish she had like some little extra tabs that I could put on for little things. But I have tabs, okay? I have tabs. It's not like a, a dying situation here. But I just love this planner, seriously and truly. You can, if you're on a page, you can open it up. You can fold it back on itself. This is how sturdy it is. And what I love too is I am a sucker for pens that have like these little things on them, because look at how big the rings are. You can keep your pen right here, okay? Like just tuck it in right there. Hello, there you go. Bye-bye. You're on your way. You go. It doesn't even get in any kind of way or whatever. Look at that. Look at how wonderful this is. I have my pen. I close this up. Boom, I can go. And this thing is like perfect. I really like it, and I'm so excited to share this with you guys. And like I said, I don't know Emily. She doesn't know me from a hole in the wall, other than I'm just some crazy person that bought her calendar. But I wanted to share this with you guys, and I will link for everything in the description box below so that you guys can get one of these for yourselves, because I really like it, and I wanted to tell all you guys about it. So everything you need to know will be in the description box below, and I hope you guys go and check out Emily's business, the Simplified Planner, and support her business, because I think she's just wonderful. And I'm actually so excited that when her Project Life kit comes out, the strawberry kit, I will buy several to give away and one to keep for myself. But that's how talented I think she is. And like I said, I'm not getting any kickbacks. I don't know Emily. She doesn't know me. But I wanted to share. All right. So this is my newest and greatest find, I think, and I'm so excited to use it for 2014. So I appreciate you guys watching. Check it out if you want to. I hope you guys have a great evening, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye.